Cool Runnings review. The Olympics are here, so I thought I'd visit my favorite Olympics-themed movie. Also, look what I got. Yeah, don't look at that. That's okay. Review hats. One of my buddies who works with me on the channel got it. I don't think he has a Twitter or anything. If he does, I'll link it below. These are not for sale, but they're pretty cool. Most miraculously, from my point of view, I actually found myself liking John Candy in this movie. I'm gonna have to give you a full stop right there. We don't do John Candy hate on this channel. You're welcome to leave. Goodbye. I want some beer can. I know it's supposed to be bacon. I'm trying to figure out how to do it right, like bacon. This was based on a real-life event that was featured on Wikipedia's list of unusual articles. It was nice not to see the disclaimer at the end that it wasn't a work of fiction. It did, however, still say that some organizations and names were made up. I admit the Jamaican accents can get kind of annoying. Whoa! It's still great that we have John Candy, a very talented actor. Can you have spoilers for a movie based on a true story? That's a great question, actually. Can you? Like, it's a true story. Can't really spoil the ending. Classic sports movie, but bland and sometimes boring, and I gave it 2.5 stars. Something cannot be a classic and also only be like 2.5 stars and bland and boring. At least not in my eyes. So funny. I absolutely love this movie. It has a small amount of swearing, but that's it. The plot is about Jamaican runners who trip in the Olympic tryouts, so they get a team together and make the first Jamaican bobsled team. Just a couple guys and an egg. I do love that egg. Does have sexy stuff. I don't remember any sexy stuff. Let's find out. Within the first 10 minutes, one of the women comments on the runners behind. Okay, there's a kissing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What in the world? That's not sexy stuff. All in all, it is one cool film. My first Disney-made DVD in my collection, the first of many. This was left in 2005. This review was left 16 years ago. And I think the movie came out in like 93 and he said it was his first DVD. This just is wild that like the internet has been around long enough now that we have like user reviews from almost 20 years ago to look at. That's really cool. Cool Runnings are a movie that I have seen over 15 times. And why? Well, Cool Runnings is a great combination of laughs and feeling. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out what word they were trying to use there. Combination. I get it. I get it. Cool Runnings. Cool film. Got a positive message to it, but is it a true story? Can't tell. Still good. Will attract kids. Fighting in the bar. But apart from that, good. You can Google it. You could just Google, is it a true story? The answer's sort of. Just all right. Ending. This movie can be watched over and over again while you recite lines with your family. That is actually what we do in my family. Just so you know, there's a short kissing booth scene that isn't very risky at all. It's just humorous. I think they meant risque, but either way, there was no need to bring that up. Pretty good. I think this movie has a lot of swearing, but I also learned all about Jamaica. I don't think we did. I don't think that's what I got out of this movie. This movie is literally The Jam. No, that's Space Jam, made in, I believe, 1996. That's an entirely different movie. Also about sports. We used to force my high school teachers to put it on in a never-ending loop at camp. It sounds really nice. If you're gonna do that with a movie, Cool Runnings has gotta be it. When I think back on the good John Candy films, this is not one of them. How dare you? No John Candy hate, get out! 4 out of 10 stars. That's right, I was gonna give this lame excuse for a film a 3. That's shocking, but I had pity on it, seeing that one night in Vienna, I was bored to death and it happened to be on TV. If not for successfully wasting my time without me noticing, it would be a 3. However, it is a 4. 3, 4, doesn't matter, you're wrong. This movie is a 12 out of 10. Some people just don't like the same things that you do, and you have to learn to accept that. It has so many meanings, and has a true inspiration about it. Warning, spoilers. Let's find out. There was no real coach who committed a breach of character before bobsled. Oh my god, this is literally spoilers. Yeah, the whole review is him just pointing out inaccuracies. That is spoilers. This movie was there through my depression. I watched it every day on the day, as I was been taken to school. I love this movie, such joy and excitement. They don't make these kinds of movies anymore. The review's grammar aside, which is the funny part, I agree, actually. I really don't think they make movies like this anymore. There was something about 90s cinema that's special. And I love it. 90s movies are the best. Strong language overpowers a good story. Can't say more than this. Too much language for a kid movie. Don't bother. I remember watching this movie constantly as a kid, and I don't remember any language. So I guess that just goes to show, even if there is a lot of language and you show your kids, they're not gonna remember it. Very, very, very helpful. I loved watching Major Key to Success Lion. I love that. Worst movie ever. You guys need to calm down. Behind Crocodile Dundee 2 and Class Act with Kid and Play. You think that Cool Runnings is worse than those movies? Overall, I give these reviews a 0 out of 10. No John Candy hate will be tolerated here. None whatsoever. John Candy is my hero. How dare they? I swear I heard something. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, okay. I know I heard something that time. Sorry, dude. I know I heard something. That was weird. Jamaica, we got the bobsled team.